These boxes of metal have become some of the most controversial topics in the Disney community right now. This one is looking a little cruddy though. The history goes all the way back to Walt and Disneyland and how he changed the landscape of theme parks forever with his trash cans. Now, every Disney fan knows the story and the lore behind Walt Disney and the famous trash cans. He changed the game. He made sure there were the swinging flaps on it to block the odors and to hide the garbage to make people feel immersed. He placed them around 30 feet apart after observing that people carry trash about 30 steps before dropping it. The trash cans are so famous, you can even buy merchandise of them. They are an integral part of Disney history and lore. Now, we got these new trash cans. They're called Big Belly trash cans, and they are having a rough time. On Twitter, someone said, "Can someone explain to me why a trash can suddenly needs to be powered?" Someone couldn't figure out the new garbage cans at Disney World, so they stuffed a sandwich in the handle. I don't know who to credit, but I'm sorry, this is hilarious. Walt would be so proud. Big Belly trash cans, after a while, don't seem to do too well with paint adhesion. But luckily, Scotch tape is available. My favorite part of this is it's literally the end of the Scotch tape. Again, Walt cared so much about theming with his trash cans, and this is the current state of them in Walt Disney World. So there's new trash cans. People hate them. People despise them with a burning passion. So we're gonna go to Epcot, see if they're as bad as everybody says. There's some new food, new merchandise, see what's going on at Epcot, and then also talk about the trash can drama. Oh, finally, look at it. So there were those big trees here. They were horrendous. They were so big, they blocked the view of Spaceship Earth in every single photo. They have been removed, they've been torn down, and you can finally see Spaceship Earth properly. We might have won the war with the trees, but looks like the fountain is not working right now. That stinks. There's still water in there. It's looking kind of grimy. Spaceship Earth is only a 10-minute wait. The Disney parks definitely are a lot slower. Summertime used to be insane. There used to be so many people here. And now it's like kind of a slightly busy day. A lot of it comes from just the cost of everything. People don't have that disposable income anymore to spend, $10,000, $15,000 on a Disney vacation. A lot of international guests are not coming to the States as much as they used to. Still no sight of the new trash can. You only have the classic trash can. There's a bag in there. You open it, you put the trash in, and it also has a table here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Living with Land, 5 minutes. Spaceship Earth, 10 minutes. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, only a 25-minute wait. Soarin', 25-minute wait. Frozen, only a 40-minute wait. Test Track, 55, and Cosmic Rewind, 70. All right, we're heading over to Test Track now. All right, so we're gonna do single rider. All right, so you got standby over there. Then you got Lightning Lane, then you got Single Rider. Again, this is their new version, technically like a new attraction, and no one. All right, so Single Rider, we're just cutting by everyone. There is kind of a longer line, so probably a 20, 30-minute wait, but Single Rider, you just cruise by everyone. Oh, look at this, so you go straight to the ride. So if you don't mind being separated with your party, we're gonna get right on.
We've always been dreaming about the road to tomorrow.
And now we set a course for the future. Let me show you how I see the world.
By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead, helping to prepare us for any surprises.
Heimbach!
Woo! Nicely done!
Surprises, huh? I was built for this.
Tomorrow's roads will be built with technology too, like inductive charging to help keep you powered up.
Smart road activated.
Smart roads are just the beginning. Imagine being able to customize your vehicle at home.
Can I show them?
Go for it. First, select a new vehicle model.
What about this one?
Good choice. Now let's see how it looks.
Let's try another. I look good with the third row.
And here's one I think you'll really love.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Now how about we kick back and enjoy the ride?
Sure, it's always fun to be free. tomorrow.
Ready to see what else lies beyond the horizon?
Let's go!
Drive might be complete.
It's your first time riding it. What'd you think?
Way better than the 2.0 version. It's definitely an old school Epcot feel. So
Where are these trash cans? I'm just seeing the classic trash cans. Nothing wrong with these. No one's complaining about these. Where's the ones that everybody's complaining about? Yeah, no food booths are open yet. Food and Wine's the next festival. It'll just be 2 new food menu options, and the rest is just copy and paste. All right, let's pop into the creation shop, see if there's any new merchandise, and then pick up our annual pass holder magnet here. Here's the new annual pass holder magnet. You got Woody and Buzz right there. $45. They have a new like bubble wand. This is actually really cool. So it almost looks like one of the Figment popcorn buckets where he's holding a little light, but the bubbles come out of right there. It's pretty heavy. I would not want to carry this thing around all day. This is not a light bubble wand. So your bubble juice goes in Figment's, we did get a new Hannah Montana shirt. No price on it though. But if you're a Hannah Montana fan, they got a shirt for you now. These have been out, but it's just such a great design. You got Epcot Center and then Epcot Forever. I haven't seen these new little Kermie plushes. He's got like a larger head and larger feet. Really no new merch in there. I haven't been in here in a couple months. And normally Disney, it's like an ever-evolving door of just merchandise, but a couple new things and that was about it. They got the JAMMitors over here. All right, so we're gonna go to Grab and Goof. It's for the cool kids summers. Okay, so we got the chicken nuggets. It's gonna be the chicken goof ups. No bear, lightly breaded chicken breast bites with fried cheese curds with a goofy sauce. Normally, Disney chicken nuggets are just, they come out of the bag, they're all frozen. But this feels like it was actually like breaded right back there and fried. The sauce is kind of like a watered down Chick-fil-A sauce. I think those are the best chicken nuggets I've ever had at Disney. I'm gonna do 8 out of 10. They were $5.99. That is an entire meal. The cheese curds were nice and crispy, a little squeaky. I think if you're a kid or adult, get that to snack on, $5.99. You cannot beat that. So then we got the Garsh, worms everywhere cake, chocolate ganache, cookies and cream pieces with a gummy candy. This thing is gooey. Okay, Disney, okay. That thing. Awesome. All right, so if you know for Food and Wine, there's like the Irish booth where they have the flourless chocolate cake. They put like that little bit of glaze on it. They turn it upside down. It tastes like that. The chocolate cake tastes just like that. Then you got the chocolate ganache. It's almost like brownie batter. Then there's like little Oreo dust on it. 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
If you're a fan of that Irish cake, you're gonna love this thing. That thing is like, it's like a chocolate overload. They cranked it up to 11. That thing is so good. So decent new food options. Can't complain. Affordable and tastes good. So simple. There's a hole. You put it in the trash can. You don't have to deal with the lid. This works. Still, where is this new one that everyone's freaking out about? It is crazy. They still have not added any shade. So they have like the Encanto show, but they still just have like the umbrellas out. So each family's just kind of hiding under each one of the umbrellas to avoid the sun. We're heading into Communicore Hall. We got Goofy Core. It just looks like Goofy's here and it's like a dance party. And that's about it. If you didn't know what this little ramp thing is inside the water, it's for little ducks because they can't get up with a ledge. So they have this little ramp installed for little ducklings and ducks to get up back to the grass. We're going inside to the AC. Oh, nothing hits better than some theme park AC on a hot day. Now, theme parks like Universal might remove the mummy symbol and Disney might remove the Epcot chimney, but they will never remove the awesome planet wall. Right there. All right, this is where everyone's sitting. What is that on that ribbon? Is that like mold and mildew on the ribbon that people are eating underneath? Oh, look at this. There's stuff like this everywhere. All right, you see like all that junk right there. Then you come up even more What bacteria is growing on that ribbon right there? Here we go, living with the land boat ride. So the lightning lane's backed up to the front. It hasn't moved at all. And it's down. So we're gonna go to Soarin instead. Only a 25-minute wait. 25 minutes in the middle of the summertime. I've not seen that since like 2020. These lights are so bright. Your eyes will hurt walking into the attraction. These are so freaking bright. Now see, like this hallway, the LED strips are manageable. Doesn't hurt your eyes, but that other one, God, it's like burned into your freaking retinas.
Soarin across America. My name is Patrick. Captain Patrick. I'd like to welcome you to this special semi-quincentennial flight.
Just finished Soarin. Now let's go to the World Showcase. The new Poutine is here. I want to try that. And then we still got to find these trash cans. I have no idea where they are. Crazy how these are like permanent structures, because when I worked here for the festivals, it was literally like a shack that they just like threw up and put a little bit of theming on it, and now they're like properly built. There's one time where it was raining and it flooded and we all had to get up on the tables inside the booth because there was so much water in there. Not in this one. There was one in World Showcase that would happen to. Here we go. La Poutinerie. So you got two different poutines. You got the classic one, and you got one with meat. I'm gonna get this one, but I'm gonna get no pickles in it. Since it's hosted by Air Canada, see like a little airline wings right above the logo right there. They have this new little display here. They have all different sorts of flowers, it looks like, from Canada represented. I like the theming because it's as if you're at an airport right now. It says ready for taste off. Oh, I love that. It says now arriving, and it's asking fun questions about Canada. What do Canadians call a dollar? They call it a loonie, but it switches every single question. Looking pretty solid. So we got the Montreal poutine, french fries, cheese curds, smoked meat. It's supposed to have pickles on it with a mustard gravy. As you know, I hate pickles with their burning passions. They've been revoked from this dish. This is what they give you. You can ask them for a fork. I would suggest getting a fork, but let's see how it is with this little toothpick thing. This is not working. Watch this. What? Let me try to grab the poutine. Like, look at this. What donut thought this is a good idea? I'm not using this. We got the fork. Oh, that mustard gravy. The sodium amount in my body has skyrocketed. The gravy is awesome. The meat's good. The fries are good. Cheese curds are good. I'm doing like a 9 out of 10 on it. Decent option. Massive amount of food. That is like a 2 or 3 person dish. There's so much in there. It's like when you ask for like a Five Guys small fry and they put like a pound of french fries in there. That's like what that was. Great addition to Epcot. Let's go walk around the World Showcase and see what's going on. We gotta find the trash cans. Everybody was complaining about them, but I have not seen the trash cans. I'm sorry I've been like kind of neglecting the Disney park content. When it's the HHN update season, I gotta be there every day showing you every single new cord and stuff. So once a week, I'm trying to add in like a variety video. And then once HHN happens, then we'll kind of get back to normal with some stuff. But I still have not been to studios. I haven't seen the Mandalorian overlay, the new little animation courtyard. I've heard nothing but good things about that. It's happening. The trash can world will never be the same once you pass this bridge into France. They're right here. They're guarding each side. They have 2 trash cans there and then 2 trash cans right there. All right, so this is what is causing the chaos online. We have a napkin, we need to throw it out. The thing is, it's like muscle memory. Everywhere in the world, you either have a hole that you just drop something in or you push it in. So people are gonna come up, right? And they're gonna go, oh, what's going on with this? How do I open this, right? And then they're gonna find this, okay? But then you're gonna have all this stuff in your hand, all this food. And if you're trying to put it in there, that looks really gross in there. So there's not a lot of room. See how there's not a lot of room? So you gotta go like this and then put stuff in. Or I guess you can kind of go like that and then put stuff in. Okay, so let's say this you don't understand how to do. Look at this. Oh, that feels terrible on your foot. Look at that. I guess you could go like this and then put it in. The thing is, when you work at Disney, they taught us, right, when you're a cast member, people are on vacation. They don't think. They're not thinking normally. It's hot out. They're in an environment they don't understand, right? It's like a toilet. You start doing the weird toilet flushes, people get confused and they freak out. This is gonna confuse a lot of people. I don't think it's the worst thing ever, but I think a lot of people are gonna be confused because that What's going on with that? Not enough room. And then if you get locked out of a trash can, and then they're just like shoving it in here and like shoving it in there. I kind of agree with them. This is not a good spot for Disney. Now, at Universal, they have one of these, slightly different. It's got a big handle here. It's outside Voodoo Donuts because they have those big boxes. The trash would fill up super quick, so it compacts all those boxes nice and easy. Now, Universal does have one of these trash cans, but it made sense of where it was kind of placed, right? You had, this is where the Voodoo Donuts kind of express area was, and you got Voodoo Donuts right there. Those big boxes need to be crushed down. So that's why it kind of makes sense here, right? Here, I think this is gonna cause a bunch of mess. All right, let me know down in the comments. Do you agree with the controversy about this trash can? I think this is just bad. Adam, you wanna try?
It's an issue. There's not much space there. That's not much space. It's the best situation are the ones that are just wide open. You can just toss it and you don't have to touch it. Disney, pay the janitorial staff. Just get them out here. The compactor, I get it, but
that's just still in there. That's stuck. Any other trash can, you throw a park map in there, it's gonna go in the trash bag. I don't see these things lasting more than a year. Or once you pass into World Showcase, it is just compactor trash can season. Say a prayer for custodial when a festival day happens and these things are overflowing and locked out and people are confused and they're just throwing the trash everywhere. They didn't know how to throw it out. Where'd they put it, Adam? They're shoving it in there because they think that's the trash can.
people are terrible.
This is what's gonna happen, but everywhere. There's no one in the park today, and this is happening.
And it works.
Yeah, but look how grimy it is. So custodians still gonna have to come in and wipe these things out. Ew, they are everywhere. Have these things invaded Disneyland yet, or just Disney World?
People from other countries, they may not know the difference between the recycle and the trash, and I don't think they're gonna care. I think they're just gonna throw whatever in either one.
Look how big these things are. I feel like the other trash cans kind of blend in. These things just stick out like a sore thumb. Who would have thought this would be the content I'd be making? Ranting about trash cans. There's some dead bugs underneath the plastic. Okay, so why is Disney even doing this and installing new trash cans into the park? It's to save money and to save time, right? Because it's a compactor, so it'll push down all the trash. You have to come to the trash can less, so you don't have to have as many custodial cast members to take out the trash. But I think it's gonna cost them in the long run because they're gonna cause a bunch of problems, right? We just talked about all the issues. When it comes to Disney, some of the best moments I've ever had with Disney is with custodial cast members who have a little bit of free time where they want to talk to you, make a little magical moment with you, do the little water painting, do the little hidden Mickey with the flowers. That's when they have a little bit of free time, right? By putting these new trash cans in, they're gonna cut down on custodial cast members. There's not gonna be as many magical moments. Oh look, there's more bugs inside. Look at that. Oh, they're like moths. Yeah, there's all these bugs. Ew. We're right next to the trash can. What just happened?
So somebody had a ice cream bar wrapper, and they walked up to it, they pushed on it, and they pushed on it, and they walked away.
Bugs. More bugs. Oh, you know what? I'm sure all this stuff made in the trash. Nope. It's getting stuck. It's getting gross. It's getting grimy. Every single can has bugs in it. What Disney executive has investments in the stock? You can't make this up. This is the dumbest. We got a trash can down. Again, one of the most basic necessities at a theme park, a place to throw out your trash, and that is no longer a thing at Disney. It's not even opening whatsoever. Let's look at Mickey. They're making a Mickey out of like flour. It is time to get a strawberry lemonade refresher. I think we all found out today that the new cans are a bunch of phasma. There's some trash. They're not good. Let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about the new cans? Are you a fan of them? Do you think they're gonna work? And also, they're not fully flat on top. On that note, we'll be back tomorrow with another Halloween Horror Nights update. A lot of big set pieces are popping up. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
We love the family.
But do you love the trash can?
No, not so much.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things theme parks and Disney around the country. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
It's the best situation.
I really hope this continues.